Blazing Saddles, directed by Mel Brooks and released in 1974, stands as a landmark in comedic cinema, celebrated for its audacious humor and sharp social commentary. The film is a Western spoof that cleverly navigates the complexities of race and identity, making it both entertaining and thought-provoking. At the heart of the film is the character Bart, played by Cleavon Little, who is appointed as the sheriff of the small town of Rockridge by the corrupt politician Hedley Limar, portrayed by Harvey Korman. Limar's intention is to destabilize the town, believing that a black sheriff will incite chaos. However, the narrative takes a turn as Bart, despite facing initial hostility, gradually earns the townspeople's respect and support. This storyline not only provides a comedic backdrop, but also serves as a vehicle for exploring themes of racism and acceptance. The film's humor is often described as crass and irreverent, and it is not without its controversies. Some viewers appreciate the way it satirizes social norms and pokes fun at everyone, regardless of race or background. Those who are mature and able to recognize the underlying satire often find the film's genius in its ability to challenge societal taboos while delivering laughs. This perspective argues that Blazing Saddles is a litmus test for one's sense of humor and tolerance for satire, revealing much about individual sensitivities. Conversely, there are those who feel that the film's approach to sensitive topics can be off-putting, particularly for viewers who may not share the same appreciation for its comedic style. Critics of the film may argue that its humor is too abrasive, and that it risks alienating audiences who are more sensitive to the issues of race and social justice. This divide highlights the film's polarizing nature. While some embrace its boldness, others find it challenging to reconcile the humor with the serious themes it addresses. The performances in Blazing Saddles are noteworthy, with Gene Wilder's portrayal of Jim, the Waco Kid, adding a layer of charm and wit to the film. His friendship with Bart not only provides comedic relief, but also underscores the film's message about unity and understanding across racial divides. Additionally, Madeline Kahn's role as Lily Von Stupp adds to the film's eclectic mix of characters, further enhancing its comedic appeal. Overall, Blazing Saddles is celebrated as one of Mel Brooks' finest works, showcasing his unique ability to blend humor with social commentary. It remains a significant piece of cinematic history, inviting viewers to engage with its themes while providing entertainment. The film's legacy continues to spark discussions about race, comedy, and the boundaries of satire, ensuring its relevance in contemporary discourse. In conclusion, Blazing Saddles is a film that can be appreciated on multiple levels, depending on one's perspective. Whether one views it as a brilliant satire or a problematic commentary, it undeniably reflects the complexities of its time and continues to resonate with audiences today. As the credits roll on Blazing Saddles, the laughter may fade, but the story of its cast is just beginning. Behind the iconic characters and unforgettable scenes lie the real lives of the talented actors who brought them to life. What happened to these comedic legends after the cameras stopped rolling? Join us as we delve into the intriguing journeys of the cast members. Discover how some found themselves in unexpected roles, while others faced challenges that tested their resilience. From groundbreaking careers to personal struggles, the paths they walked after this classic film are as captivating as the movie itself. What secrets did they carry? How did their experiences in Hollywood shape their futures? Prepare to uncover the hidden stories and surprising twists that followed the laughter. This bonus segment promises to reveal the untold chapters of their lives, leaving you eager to learn more about the faces behind the laughs. Richard Farnsworth played the role of sheriff in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a character that brought both humor and a sense of authority to the chaotic Western satire. Farnsworth's portrayal captured the absurdity of the situation, providing a grounded presence amidst the film's outrageous antics. His performance, while comedic, hinted at deeper themes of morality and justice in a world turned upside down. Farnsworth's career was marked by notable achievements, including his work in television and film, but it was not without its challenges. After Blazing Saddles, he faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression. His life took a darker turn, as he struggled with the physical toll of aging, which led to significant health issues. In 2000, Farnsworth faced the ultimate choice when he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. He chose to end his life on his own terms, a decision that shocked many of his fans and colleagues. His legacy remains, not only through his performances but also as a reminder of the silent battles many face. Last known information reveals that Farnsworth's work continues to be celebrated, and his story resonates with those who understand the complexities of life and art. Mel Brooks portrayed Governor Lepetomaine in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a role that showcased his comedic talent while highlighting the absurdities of political power. Lepetomaine is a bumbling, inept leader whose decisions often lead to chaos, reflecting a deeper commentary on governance and societal issues. Brooks's performance brought a unique blend of humor and satire, making the character memorable in a film that challenged racial stereotypes and the status quo. After Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks continued to create iconic works, including Young Frankenstein and The Producers. However, his career was not without challenges. In the late 1970s, he faced criticism for perceived insensitivity in his comedy, particularly regarding race and gender. Personal hardships included the tragic loss of his close friend and collaborator, Gene Wilder, which left a significant impact on him. In recent years, Brooks has largely stepped back from the spotlight, focusing on his legacy in comedy. He remains a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his contributions to film and television. As of now, he resides in Los Angeles, occasionally participating in interviews or events, reflecting on his storied career and the changing landscape of comedy. Madeline Kahn's portrayal of Lili von Shtupp in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is memorable for its sharp wit and comedic timing. Kahn's character, a sultry and manipulative saloon singer, embodies a blend of humor and seduction, capturing the absurdity of the film's satire. Her performance stands out, showcasing her ability to balance comedy with a hint of darkness, making Lili both alluring and dangerous. After Blazing Saddles, Kahn continued her successful career in film and theater, earning critical acclaim for roles in movies like Young Frankenstein and Paper Moon. However, her life was not without challenges. Kahn faced personal hardships, including the loss of her beloved father, and struggles with her health. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which often left her feeling isolated and misunderstood. In her later years, Kahn became involved in various philanthropic efforts, focusing on education and the arts. She remained active in theater until her death in 1999 from ovarian cancer. Kahn's legacy endures through her iconic performances and the impact she had on both comedy and film. The last known information about her life reveals a woman dedicated to her craft, yet haunted by personal loss and the complexities of fame. Count Basie's role in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a brief yet memorable appearance, where he plays himself, leading a jazz band in a scene that encapsulates the film's blend of humor and social commentary. His presence adds a layer of authenticity to the film's exploration of race and music, showcasing his legendary status in the jazz world. Following the film, Basie's career continued to thrive, though it was not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of close friends and collaborators, which weighed heavily on him. Scandals also touched his life. He dealt with the pressures of fame and the expectations of being a prominent African-American figure in a predominantly white industry. Despite these struggles, Basie remained a resilient force in music, continuing to perform and record until his health began to decline in the late 1970s. He passed away in 1984. Leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence musicians today. The last known information about his life reveals a man who, despite the shadows of hardship, shone brightly in the world of jazz, forever remembered for his contributions and artistry. Slim Pickens delivered a memorable performance as Taggart in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, embodying the role of a bumbling, yet menacing, villain. His portrayal added a layer of dark humor to the film, showcasing his unique ability to blend comedy with a hint of danger. Pickens, known for his distinct voice and cowboy persona, brought authenticity to the character, making Taggart a standout in a film filled with sharp satire. After Blazing Saddles, Pickens continued to work in film and television, often typecast as a cowboy or roughneck. His career included roles in iconic films like Dr. Strangelove and The Wild Bunch, but he faced personal challenges. Pickens struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, including the toll of typecasting and the struggle to find diverse roles. He experienced hardships in his personal life, including the loss of family members, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Pickens became a recluse, retreating from the public eye. He passed away in 1983, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to film and the darker shadows of his personal struggles. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his success, faced the complexities of life with resilience. Robin Hilton played the role of Miss Stein in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a character marked by her seductive charm and sharp wit. Her performance added a layer of complexity to the film's comedic narrative, showcasing her ability to navigate both humor and tension. Following this iconic role, Hilton's career faced ups and downs. She starred in several television shows and films during the 1970s, but her appearances dwindled as the decade closed. Beyond her career, Hilton faced personal struggles that shaped her life. She was the subject of scandals, including a highly publicized relationship with a prominent director that ended in controversy. This relationship brought her both fame and scrutiny, leaving her in a precarious position within Hollywood. In later years, Hilton stepped away from the spotlight, choosing to live a quieter life away from the public eye. As of the latest information, Robin Hilton remains largely out of the public view, with few updates on her current activities or whereabouts. Her legacy endures through her memorable role in Blazing Saddles, but the details of her later life remain shrouded in mystery. Alex Karras played the memorable role of Mongo in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. Mongo is a character known for his brute strength and surprising moments of humor, particularly in his interactions with the film's protagonists. Karras brought a unique charm to this role, balancing the character's intimidating presence with a comedic touch that made Mongo unforgettable. After Blazing Saddles, Karras faced various challenges in his life and career. He was a former professional football player, known for his time with the Detroit Lions, but he struggled with the transition to acting. Karras faced personal hardships, including a highly publicized battle with alcoholism and a tumultuous marriage to actress Susan Clark. Their relationship was often scrutinized, yet they remained a couple for many years, working together on projects like the TV series Webster. In the late 1990s, Karras was diagnosed with dementia, which was later linked to his football career. He became an advocate for awareness about the long-term effects of head injuries in sports. Karras passed away in 2012, but his legacy in both sports and film continues to resonate. Last known information indicates that his contributions to the conversation about athlete health remain relevant today. In the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, Patrick Labyorteaux played the role of Henry, a character that contributed to the film's satirical take on race and the Western genre. Labyorteaux's performance, while not the most prominent, showcased his ability to blend humor with the film's darker themes. After Blazing Saddles, Labyorteaux's career continued in television, where he became known for roles in shows like Little House on the Prairie and the long-running series Jag. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous childhood marked by instability and the loss of his adoptive parents. Labyorteaux also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which led to struggles with self-identity and mental health. Despite these issues, he found solace in acting and writing, often reflecting on his experiences. As of the latest information, Labyorteaux remains active in the entertainment industry, focusing on writing and producing projects that resonate with his life story. In the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, Don McGowan played the role of Gum Chewer, a character that added a unique flavor to the film's satirical take on the Old West. Though his role was minor, it showcased his ability to blend humor with a certain ruggedness, a quality that defined much of his career. McGowan's acting journey began in the 1950s, where he often portrayed tough characters, particularly in westerns and action films. However, his career faced challenges, including typecasting and the struggle to find diverse roles. Beyond his professional life, McGowan encountered personal hardships. He faced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which took a toll on his emotional well-being. There were whispers of scandals that clouded his reputation, hinting at a darker side to the glamorous Hollywood life. His later years became increasingly isolated as he retreated from the public eye. The last known information about McGowan is sparse, with reports indicating he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2018. His legacy remains a blend of memorable performances and the shadows of personal struggles. David Sharp played the role of the man in suit in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. This character, a symbol of authority and control, appeared in a film that satirized race and the American West. Sharp's performance, though brief, left a lasting impression due to the stark contrast between his character and the chaos surrounding him. The film's comedic yet provocative nature highlighted the absurdities of racism and power dynamics, making Sharp's role significant in its commentary. After Blazing Saddles, Sharp faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with the transition from acting to finding stable work in Hollywood. Financial difficulties plagued him, leading to periods of hardship. Sharp also dealt with the darker side of fame, including rumors and scandals that tarnished his reputation. His personal life was marked by tumultuous relationships and bouts of depression, which he rarely discussed publicly. In recent years, information about Sharp has become scarce. He seems to have retreated from the public eye, leaving fans and followers with lingering questions about his life. The last known details suggest he lived quietly, away from the spotlight, perhaps reflecting on his complex legacy. Tom Steele played the role of the townsman who famously falls from a chair in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles. This brief yet memorable moment encapsulated the film's satirical take on westerns and societal norms. Steele's performance, though small, contributed to the film's comedic chaos, showcasing his ability to leave a mark in a crowded ensemble cast. After Blazing Saddles, Steele's career took a different turn. He faced challenges in finding substantial roles, leading him to work in various capacities within the entertainment industry. His later years were marked by personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and financial instability. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure among fans of the film. Scandals surrounded Steele, particularly rumors about his tumultuous relationships and erratic behavior. These incidents created a shadow over his legacy as he battled the demons of his past. The last known information about Tom Steele is sparse, leaving fans to wonder about his fate. His story remains a haunting reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the struggles that often lie beneath the surface. Sally Kirkland's role as the cashier in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is a brief yet memorable appearance in a film that challenged societal norms. Her character, though minor, adds to the film's satirical commentary on race and identity. Kirkland's unique presence in the film hints at her versatility as an actress, a trait that would define her career. After Blazing Saddles, Kirkland faced numerous challenges. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, battling typecasting and personal demons. Her career included notable roles in films like Anna, for which she received an Academy Award nomination. However, her life was marked by turmoil. Kirkland faced a series of personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Michael McClure and battles with substance abuse. In the late 1990s, she became embroiled in a scandal involving a relationship with a younger man, which attracted media attention and scrutiny. Despite these challenges, Kirkland remained resilient, continuing to work in film and television. As of the latest updates, she is still active in the industry, participating in various projects and maintaining a presence at film festivals. Her journey reflects both the struggles and triumphs of an actress who has navigated the complexities of fame and personal life. Harvey Korman's portrayal of Hedley Lamar in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles is both memorable and complex. Korman embodied the role of the scheming, corrupt politician with a blend of humor and menace, creating a character that was both ridiculous and sinister. His comedic timing and ability to deliver sharp lines contributed to the film's satirical edge. Korman's performance stood out in a movie that challenged social norms and racial stereotypes, showcasing his talent for balancing comedy with darker themes. After Blazing Saddles, Korman's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in The Carol Burnett Show and various films. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Korman also struggled with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his mental health. Despite these struggles, he maintained a successful career, earning multiple Emmy Awards. In his later years, Korman dealt with health issues, including a serious battle with heart disease. He passed away in 2021 at the age of 85. His legacy remains in the laughter he brought to audiences and the impact he had on comedy. David Huddlestone's portrayal of Olson Johnson in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles stands out as a memorable performance in a comedic classic. Johnson, the well-meaning but bumbling town leader, embodies a mix of naivety and determination, providing a counterbalance to the film's sharp satire. Huddlestone's ability to blend humor with a touch of sincerity made his character resonate with audiences, marking a significant moment in his career. After Blazing Saddles, Huddlestone's career continued with a variety of roles in television and film. He appeared in notable projects like Santa Claus the Movie and the television series The Big Valley. However, his journey was not without challenges. Huddlestone faced personal hardships, including struggles with health issues that impacted his career. He battled cancer in his later years, a fight that was both public and private. Despite these struggles, Huddleston remained a respected figure in the industry, known for his professionalism and dedication. His later life saw him stepping back from the spotlight, focusing on his health and family. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances and a lasting impact on those who admired his work. Dom DeLuise's role as Buddy Bazaar in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles showcased his unique comedic talent, blending humor with a touch of absurdity. As a flamboyant character, Bazaar added a layer of chaos to the film, embodying the outrageous spirit of Mel Brooks' satire. This role was a significant moment in DeLuise's career, establishing him as a versatile actor who could seamlessly shift between comedy and drama. After Blazing Saddles, DeLuise continued to work in television and film, becoming a beloved figure in the industry. He starred in popular movies like The End and The Cannonball Run, often collaborating with friends like Burt Reynolds. However, his life was not without struggles. DeLuise battled obesity and the health issues that came with it, which affected both his personal and professional life. He faced public scrutiny and personal demons, including anxiety and depression. Despite these challenges, he remained a cherished figure in Hollywood until his passing in 2009. His legacy endures through his work and the joy he brought to audiences. Last known information indicates that he was remembered fondly by fans and colleagues alike, celebrating his contributions to comedy and film. John Hillerman portrayed Howard Johnson in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, a character that added a layer of complexity to the film's satirical narrative. Johnson, a seemingly simple businessman, became a pivotal figure, embodying the absurdity and humor that characterized the movie. Hillerman's performance stood out, showcasing his ability to balance comedy with a touch of seriousness, making him memorable in a film filled with outrageous characters. After Blazing Saddles, Hillerman's career flourished, particularly with his role as Jonathan Quayle Higgins III in the television series Magnum P.I. from 1980 to 1988. This role earned him critical acclaim, including an Emmy Award. However, his life was not without challenges. Hillerman faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected his relationships and career trajectory. Despite these issues, he maintained a reputation for professionalism and dedication to his craft. In later years, Hillerman became a reclusive figure, stepping back from the public eye. His last known appearances were in the early 2000s, and he largely faded from the spotlight. He passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and the shadows of his personal battles. Cleavon Little's portrayal of Bart in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles remains one of his most significant roles. Little brought a unique blend of charm and depth to the character, navigating the film's sharp satire on race and politics with a fearless approach. His performance not only showcased his talent, but also highlighted the complexities of being an African-American actor in a predominantly white Hollywood. After Blazing Saddles, Little faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his talent, often being typecast or overlooked. Despite this, he continued to work in theater and television, appearing in series like The Cowboy and The Ballerina and the soap opera Days of Our Lives. However, personal hardships loomed over him. Little battled alcoholism, which affected both his personal life and career. He also faced the pain of losing close friends, including fellow actor Richard Pryor, which deepened his struggles. In the later years of his life, Little found some stability and success in stage productions. He was diagnosed with cancer in 1999, which he fought bravely until his passing in 2011. Despite the challenges he faced, Cleavon Little's legacy as a groundbreaking actor endures, remembered for his powerful performances and contributions to the arts. Gene Wilder's role as Jim in the 1974 film Blazing Saddles marked a significant moment in his career. He portrayed a character that blended humor with a poignant critique of racism and social norms. Wilder's performance was both comedic and deeply layered, showcasing his ability to tackle serious themes while keeping audiences entertained. His chemistry with co-stars and his unique comedic timing made Jim a memorable character in a film that pushed boundaries. After Blazing Saddles, Wilder continued to navigate the complexities of Hollywood. He starred in several successful films, including Young Frankenstein and Willy Wonka and The Chocolate Factory. However, his life was not without challenges. Wilder faced personal hardships, including the death of his beloved wife Gilda Radner from ovarian cancer in 1989. This loss deeply affected him, leading to periods of isolation and reflection. Wilder also encountered controversies, such as his outspoken criticism of the film industry and its treatment of actors. He struggled with the pressures of fame and often sought solace in writing and painting. In his later years, Wilder became an advocate for cancer awareness, using his platform to honor Radner's memory. His last known information includes his passing in August 2016, marking the end of a complex and impactful life. Wilder left behind a legacy of laughter and a reminder of the darker struggles that often accompany public success. As we wrap up our look at Blazing Saddles, it's clear that this film not only changed the lives of its cast, but also left a lasting mark on cinema and comedy. From the groundbreaking performances of Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder to the bold direction of Mel Brooks, this movie tackled serious issues like racism with humor and wit. It pushed boundaries in ways that were rare for its time, challenging social norms and paving the way for future filmmakers. Now, we want to hear from you. Did you watch Blazing Saddles during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this classic? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a friend introducing you to its unique brand of humor. Share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this iconic film alive, reminding us all of the laughter and lessons it brought to our lives.